true get a story. This is my story. Real get a story. Hey. I remember those days when hell was my home, when me and mama bed was a big piece of foam, and me never light paid and my ear never come. When mama gonna work, me go street go roam. I remember when Danny them get my snow cone and make him little brother them kick up Jerome. I remember when we visit them with pure big stone and the boy Danny pop out something with full grown. I remember when we run, but I get him knee blown, and my best friend Richie get doing I'm down. I remember Sunday Avenue turn in a war zone, and Mikey mother fly him out cause she get alone. But Mikey got to foreign and got on Al Capone. Make one leap of money and send me no a one. Now we a lot the city and that is well known. Yesterday Mikey called me from my phone. Me say Mikey, we got the kingdom. Them out a lot now. Me squeeze seven and the whole of them I don't know. We have one leap of extra clip cause we no broke now. We got the kingdom, so them have to rape we. Cause we are taking to them wicked up lately. And now the whole community are live greatly. I remember about 80 Jamaica explode when a Trinity and Tony you with them a run road that a long before Leng them an even bigger fold when Adams them a corporal and know the road code. I remember when we robbed the Chinese shop down the road and rumor of it said the Chinese man have a soul, but we did have a one back when we out a boat. So you know the next day mama for to overload. I remember when we stick the pole clerks and dump the ballot box Fanti Valley outskirts and all a plane ticket and go chill over Turks. When me come back a still in at the whole me alerts. I remember those days when informer Turks get 1 in 9 face and me no get no perks. Cause the bigger heads them are a couple of jerks. Cause of them I make the money when we mash the works. But we get the kingdom, them out a lot now. Me squeeze seven and the whole of them I don't know. We have one heap of extra clip cause we no broke now. We got the kingdom, so them have to rape we. Cause we are taking to them wicked up lately. I know the Yes. Wagwan, good morning. Welcome to another daily self-love message. I am Lisa Legs. It's all about love. These daily self-love affirmations are a spin-off of the morning show. We just set it off with Baby Sham Ghetto Stories because today we have a Mercury Day self-love message to consider tangibly intangible influences energetically on new beginnings. We are in the midst of new beginnings right now. Please, let us dig deep and dive in because it's all about love. So, as we approach our new beginning from a loving perspective, exploring and considering the tangibly intangible influences energetically on new beginnings, you're probably asking yourself, what are the tangible intangibles? The things we see, hear, feel, smell, but we can't quite put a finger on it, but they affect and create an effect on everything and everyone. Everywhere. Let me get a T-tag message. Y'all, as you can see, I'm on one on this fine Mercury Day. Big up MBMPB Asher in the chat. One who knows how to enjoy life does not need riches. These are the tangible intangibles I'm talking about. What about your new beginning you can't even recognize because you want to see something physical? You want to hold something physical in your hand. This Yogi Tea message just made it clear. One who knows how to enjoy life does not need riches. There are riches and great wealth that are intangibles, like joy, self love. Hello, it's all about love. You know, I had to bring up self love. So let's get into these affirmations. Let's grow as we get into the Venus Day self love message to consider tangibly intangible influences energetically on new beginnings. Everything affects us. It's the power of
the universe and us being in an ecosystem. We have self love habits 1.1, I love me first, and self love habits 1.3, eat well, live well, from the foundation deck. These foundation affirmations are actually very, very, very impactful for today's intention to have a Mercury Day self love message to consider tangibly intangible influences energetically on new beginnings. Because what affects you more than the food you eat? We have self love habits 1.3, eat well, live well. Let's see what the affirmations are from the resonation deck. I mean, we already starting off so strong. We have inner child 4.1. Curiosity is natural. With inner child 1.5, I cherish me. These are the resonation of affirmations, aka season 2 vibes from the morning show journey. So let's get into it. In case this is your first time joining me, a very, very big welcome. This is the Anchor Love Crew mood. I anchor love, that's what I do. And big up the ones that are here, that are not even listening and making a note because they have their own premeditated animosities. As we go about our day today, keeping in mind the intention for today's Mercury Day self love message to consider tangibly intangible influences energetically on new beginnings. What are your own personal premeditated animosities? What are you looking for so diligently that you can't even see the truth in front of you? It's all about love. What is love without self love? When you love yourself, you embrace all aspects of yourself. And if you spam my chat, I will remove you. Okay? Because the thing is, Jesus Christ wasn't a Christian. Jesus Christ preached authentic love and simplicity. So for you to come in here being not that, are you love? Are you approaching anything from love in that way? Or are you looking for a fight? See, this is the tangible intangibles that affects our new beginnings when it's coming from others. We have to pay attention and be mindful that everybody has their own personal journey. They have their own battles, their own struggles that they're fighting internally. And when you see them bringing the fight to you, pay attention. Circumnavigate them if you can. But the best thing that I like to do is I set an example of what I know that love can do, for what I know love is capable of. So as I love me first, self-love habits 1.1, standing on business on the way I love as I show up here and anchor love, I recognize that inner child 4.1, curiosity is natural, with inner child 1.5, I cherish me, are beautifully paired for this Mercury Day self love message. Mercury is in retrograde. Take your time with your communication and be extra diligent, as that is also one of the tangibly intangible influences. It's like the rain that we did not see, but we knew the rain fell because we see the ground is wet. We can see the influences on tangibly intangible elements in our life. For example, the curiosity that comes when we need to seek the clarity in a situation. Curiosity is natural. When we have our intuition and we apply logic, this is how we are standing firm in wisdom. So, as the curiosity of the inner child 4.1 and affirmation that is innately natural to us leads us to explore inner child 1.5, I cherish me. This is how we can put truth to intuition. We can put facts to notions, and we can clear up assumptions by having evidence and making sure that there's clarity. Self love habits 1.1, I love me first. In these new beginnings, let us making sure that we're employing I love me first with I cherish me, so that we're cherishing ourselves in the way we love ourselves. When we do that, we set a precedence for the way we want ourselves to be treated. And I just have to come back to self love habits 1.3, eat well, live well. The food that we serve ourselves, the music that we serve ourselves, the company that we keep, the music that we watch, the content that we intake. Is it making us content? Are you content just creating content? Or are you a part of the new rat race where you chase algorithms as opposed to listening to your natural rhythm? As I eat well, live well, I also make sure that I'm not ingesting too much of an unnatural algorithm, but I'm tuning in and I'm indulging to my own personal natural rhythm. As I listen to my body, as it asks me to eat fruits or green leafy vegetables, these are the ways that I tune in energetically to what my body needs for the new beginning. And as I feed myself what I need as I eat multidimensionally, feeding myself certain habits, feeding myself structures that I create to enforce self love habits 1.1. I love me first. Because no matter who I love around me and how much I love them, I will not be able to give them the love that I want to give them to the best of my ability if I don't love me first. Inner child 1.5, I cherish me as I love me first. Self love habits 1.3, I eat well so I can live well to love me first. And curiosity is natural, so I will explore the things that affect me because my body communicates to me, with me through emotions. And so I do the best that I can to curiosity is natural. That don't even make sense. And so I do the best that I can to indulge the curiosity that is natural as I figure out what my body is saying to me, as I give myself what I need to be ready for these new beginnings that are waiting for me. Mm, mm, yeah, yeah. Bust a dance cause you know say you hot, girl. Cock it up cause you hot, girl. And you know them a pre, you call you dress hot, look hot, talk hot, walk hot, girl. And you know when you touch pan it, scene them a pre cause them know say you clean. You a gleam from your hair to your heels, step out. Then no hot girl when the beat drop, girl. Go on the hot girl, step out pan them. Lay my chat up in your face, you and them and a friend. All up in your space, and you don't know them from when. But if you gone bad with them, what then? Why them couldn't just come at me? Come get at girl cock up and wine up on them, or a wine and go down and tick tock on them. Everything would have alright then. But since they're playing bust a dance and ignore them, and I hope them take the chance and exit stage left them. Hey, pull up. I know just the bars I usually freestyle and do my best to make you feel like you're a star. Look in the mirror and see stars. Like your love can squash wars. Yes. But you know, I had to kick it to you a little bit of my other flow so you can know that this is not just the only way that I learn and grow in my musical flow. So let's grow, let's glow, let's grow up. And as we grow up, let's glow up. See, age is nothing but a number and time is not even linear. So what do you see when you see the best you can be? When you tap in your potential and make it a reality, do you see the best thing that you can do is to love you? Do you see the Uncle of Crew? We exude gratitude when we come through. We big up our breasts and big up our chests, big up ourselves and each other. I mean, you know the rest. We are the best. We pass in every love test. And when we come through, your vibe get lift up. The whole place full up. Because the vibes that we bring makes your heart sing, makes you feel like you got some wings. Red Bull ain't got nothing on the Ankle of Crew. You know how we do. We are alchemists, baby. We're turning straw into gold. Watch the situation unfold. The greatest story has never been told, and the game is to be sold, not told. And it's like laundry, watching the Decepticons and the infidels fold. One steer, we give them like a tear beer. Coming through in our atmosphere, they will understand that we care way too much to fear. Guy now may fear none but God. Coming through, this is the way that we anchor love every day. And after the self love affirmations, I slay, or I do my best to. I don't need the rest to tell me what to do. I tap in and I listen in to my heart and let it be singing. Then that's how I know I'm winning. Yeah, and that's how we do it. Every way, as we pursue it, every day, the self-love way, because it's all about love. And how can you have love without self-love? How can you have daylight without the sun from the east rising, coming through like a beast, as I do my best to pass my own freestyle test? And yes, I did this beat 2 weeks in a row because I feel like my flow was slow in my own personal learn and grow. So I give myself more room. And sometimes that's what we've got to do. We've got to give ourselves more room. Some of us giving up on ourselves too soon, sweeping ourselves out the room like a broom. Come on, man. Stop that mess. Come on, give yourself another love test. Give yourself another love time, chance. Give yourself a love chance to dance, frolic and prance. Be that joy you want to see. Be that love you want to see. Be that change you want to see in the world from you and me. We, like the French would say, but I don't care about that. It's all about the hip hip parade. As we praises and cheers every day. The Most High Creator said to slay, and so I will say, it's all about love. And all roads lead to art of healing. And big up the ankle of crew. And we rep the art of the lady. I mean, you know how we do. Infield Trinity, the trill Philly, ready to make them feel silly. Lady chainsaw like what we're dealing. Keeping it raw, giving them what they think they're asking for. As I always take it too far. Yeah, it's just a vibe. It's just a vibe. Cause you know what? Being diligent, being obedient to the divinity within is the gift that keeps on giving. Make a promise to yourself and show up to yourself, and you see that you're already